So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Everyone please welcome the two sides.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Olise. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden. Konate with the clearance. Now it's Kane. Decent chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gordon. Yehi. And here's Kane. White. Bellingham. Olise. Rice. Gordon. Upamecano gets it clear. Spence. And here's Kane. Foden. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Olise. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And they've got rid. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Foden. Gordon. Spence. Receives it. Bellingham! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice with the short one. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Now it's Rice. Defending of the desperate variety. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Olise shifted upfield. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gordon. Spence. Gordon. Thinks one through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Spence. Rice. And it's Spence. Kane. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Spence. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Hernandez. Upamecano moved on forwards. Camavinga. Upamecano. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gordon. And here's Kane. Foden, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Rabiot. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gehi. Rice. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. That's tidy. Bellingham. Gehi. Rice. Gordon. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Stones. Aim forwards. Gordon. Rice. Spence. Camavinga. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rabiot. Gusto. Forwards and with intent. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. And it's White. Rice. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. Konate. Gusto, gently done. Cherki. Rabiot shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Gusto. Cherki. Olise. Bellingham. White. Now it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Foden. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And a shot! And that's a danger. Gordon! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Camavinga makes the interception. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Konate. Cherki. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe! Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Rice. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. Stones. Gehi. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Stones. And it's played forward. And it's White.
A rush of blood seemed to be the cause of such a fast release.
Now it's Gordon. Rice. Spence. Rice. White. And across it goes. Camavinga. Hernandez. Olise. Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano. Forwards and with intent. And here's Dembele. Rabiot has it in a wide position. Overhit and out of play. Foden. And it's Kane. Played out to the right. Bellingham. Proves too strong. Elise. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. Rice. And here's Kane. Takes the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane is offering a Rice smile there.
Camavinga. Elise. Rabiot. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden. Rice. Kane. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gusto. Foden. Kane. Now it's Foden. Oh, that is asking for trouble. In once more. Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. Now it's Rice. Bellingham spread out to the left. Lofted in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Camavinga. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Olise.
Olise really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Olise plays it short. Now it's Olise. Olise. Olise's cross. No, that is clearly overhit. Spence. Yehi. Now it's Gordon. And it's Spence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Upamecano. Hernandez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe, chance here to counter. It's Dembele! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
After 6 minutes is number 9, Dembele.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Anderson. Stones forwards and with intent. Bellingham shifted upfield. And it's Rice. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. Now here's the delivery.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rabiot clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Spence. Kane. Gordon. Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tries a deft little ball. Spence. Olise. Hernandez. And he's heaved it away. Kane. White. Rice. Bellingham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. Upamecano, gently done. And here's Foden. And it's White. Bellingham. White. And here's Foden. And here's Foden. Foden plays it in. Upamecano gets it away. Bellingham. Bellingham! Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. And it's going to be another one. Tries to get it clear. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Bellingham. And here's Foden. It's Kane! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe! Gordon, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga, Olise, out to the right. Hernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. White. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon. And here's Kane. Foden. He's having a shot! It's in!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bellingham. And it's White. Foden picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Foden goes for a shot! He scored! England are back in business!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Konate, Olise, Gusto, moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga, aim forwards. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Rice, Spence, Gordon, Rice, and here's Gordon, and he's managed to get free. Gordon!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Gusto, Olise, and it's played forward, calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice, Bellingham, that's a delicate pass, and that pass just didn't quite work. Rice, and here's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Dembele. Olise. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shoots! And again the keeper stands strong. Olise, who's short. Rabiot. Oh, it's played into the area. Gordon. Gordon forwards and with intent. Rice. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Olise. Hernandez. Hernandez looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Now it's Rabiot, hoisted in. Gehi getting this one clear. And it's been taken short. Cherki. That's good play. Hernandez. Rice wins the duel this time. Kane going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gordon tries to dink it through. It's a goal kick. Gusto.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Spence shifted upfield. White. Foden. Konate cuts it out. Hernandez. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. And here's Mbappe. Kane, over to the left. Gordon. Oh, sweet feet. Kane played out to the left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Konate tries to clear. Upamecano with the clearance. Gordon. Bellingham. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It's run loose here. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Rabiot. Olise. Good ball, good take. Dembele spread out to the left. Oh, this is a great position. Olise! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
France take the lead. And here's Kane. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Konate. Hernandez. England already required to chase the game. Well read, nice interception. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Spence. Gehi. Bellingham. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Upamecano. Hernandez. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Takes a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
White attempts a clearance. Gusto going full tilt down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gordon! Oh, another save. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that was very necessary. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. It's Dembele! Cleared away. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. White. And it's Kane. Rice, and here's Gordon. Upamecano with the clearance. And here's Kane. Konate forwards and with intent. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Dembele. Spence. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they can break here. Camavinga. Mbappe. Rice. Spence. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. Hernandez. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stones. Bellingham. White. Cherki. Gusto shifted upfield. And it's Dembele. Over to the left. White. Foden. Konate gets across to intercept that. And he's picked out the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spence, and he goes cross-field. Foden, and it's lofted through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rabiot. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Kane. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Olise. Olise! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Turns and goes back. Well read, and the danger is averted. This might spell danger. And it's Rabiot. Olise! Oh, the ball's come loose here. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, it's come loose. It's a throw-in. Olise. Rabiot. Olise. Cherki. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose.
France definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Rabiot gently done. Dembele spread out to the left. Rabiot. It's a loose ball. Cherki. Very nicely done. Camavinga. Cherki. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. White. Gusto have it back and can go again. Strong running down that left flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Now it's Kane. Foden. White. Cherki. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Foden. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dembele. Now it's Rabiot. That'll be a throw. So who's he picking out? Cherki. Clipped into space. So nearly the perfect ball. Spence. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Rice. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Foden. And it's White. And here's Kane. And the referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going direct. Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. England are back in business. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hernandez tries making a foray down the right, climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
England do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And back to the keeper they go. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Foden. And here's Kane. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rabiot can get it clear. Played out to the right. Played in by Foden. Well, that is not what he intended. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. That's a throw. Kane. Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Gordon. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Olise. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cherki. Olise. Upamecano. Hernandez. Could be danger here. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's played forward. Rice. Spence. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Yehi. Spence. Upamecano cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. What a throw in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And that's another throw. Olise drives it in. And that's too far for anyone. White. Bellingham. Foden. Spence. And here's Kane. And here's the chance to counter. Cherki. Yehi gets good distance on it. And they've been given a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Cherky. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Olise, out to the right. Camavinga, played into space. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Olise, Camavinga, shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Upamecano. Foden. Now it's Kane. Rice. Gordon. Rice. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Kane. Gordon! Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. Nice physical challenge. That has been cut short. White. And it's White. Played with finesse. Hernandez attempts a clearance. France have a free kick. Konate. Olise. Rabiot. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Yehi. Spence. Aim forwards. Rice. Rabiot. Olise, moved on forwards, played out wide, crossed into the middle, up he goes! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
White hurtling down that right flank. Rice. And the ball's come loose here. Spence. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rabiot gently done. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Tries to get it clear. And here's Olise. Shot a goal! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
After 19 minutes is number 9.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Goes down, but nothing given. It's a good run down the right. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Anderson. That's a promising run he's making on the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. England can't seem to retain possession. And here's Foden. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. White. Bellingham. White. Foden. Rice. Foden. And the shot! They've done it! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Kane. Oh, delicate chip through. Out of play for a goal kick. Gusto shifted upfield. Olise. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Spence forwards and with intent. Olise. Now it's Kane. Bellingham looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? He's in here! Crossed in again. Only partially clear. Moved on forwards. Olise. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Hernandez carries the ball down the right. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Spence looks to the other side. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Stones. Spence. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone for a throw-in. Olise. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Spence. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot. Cherki, aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Ball swung in. Gehi clears it away. Stones gently done. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Spence. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Stones getting this one clear. Rabiot. And here's Olise. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. He's got away. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Oh, good looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Gordon. Kane. Foden. Foden played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. Rice. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And it's been played through. Great, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spence. Gordon. Ah, such a clever touch. Gordon's cross. There's the header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Upamecano, that's a sharp pass. Olise. Cherki. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. And it's Hernandez. Hangs in across. Stones clears it away. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Kane. White charging forward down that flank. Bellingham aimed forwards. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Stones gently done. Rabiot makes the interception. Gusto moved on forwards. Olise, and claimed it back swiftly. Konate, Cherki, Konate, nicely aimed pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. White. Foden. And here's Kane. White. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yehi. England keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. White. That's really well cleared. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Rabiot. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Dembele. Cherki. Olise. Out to the left it goes. And that's not going to reach. Bellingham shifted upfield. Rice looking here to chip it through. But he's well positioned. He's had a shot! Goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Mbappe! Foden has found the net here, of course. White done delicately. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Gusto attempts a clearance. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. Back into the middle. Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
And here's Kane. Gordon. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Gordon certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hernandez. He has found the way through. And here's Kane. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Foden. Well, that's beautifully weighted. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez, and it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele. Over to the left. Rabiot. Chance, surely! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Stones aim forwards. Foden. Foden. And it's Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. Olise concedes a free kick for that. Bellingham. Anderson. Chance for a shot! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Anderson. Yehi. Spence, who's set up one goal so far. Yehi. Rice. Stones. Dembele. Now it's Olise. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, that's up. And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Rabiot. Oh, that's nice. Tries a measured ball. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Kane. And here's Foden. And it's made its way to him. Cleared away. And it's Rice. Anderson. Spence. And here's Gordon. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. He's had a crack. It's a beauty. About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, that is a bit special. England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Upamecano, gently done. Olise. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Proves too strong. Looking to break at pace. And it's played forward. Foden. Kane. Is there... It's Kane! Olise. Camavinga. Aim forwards. Now it's Olise. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Camavinga. Olise. Rice, forwards and with intent. Spence. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Yehi, played towards the other side. Foden. Played back in. Gordon. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's straight offside. White. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! And somehow it stayed out. White. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Rice. And it's Spence. That's very neat. Rice on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. White. Gordon. There's the shot! Camavinga shifted upfield. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Now it's Kane. And it's White. He is just caressing the ball. White with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cherki. Bellingham. Stones. Yehi. Mbappe. Dembele. A chance to play it in. He's clearly asking too much with that. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. Succumbs to the pressure. Yehi. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Camavinga, and he goes cross-field. Rabiot. Olise. Caresses it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. And it's Spence. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Konate, Cherki, Rabiot. Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. France have reclaimed it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rice tries to clear. That is lovely. Cross goes in there. Stones forwards and with intent. White. Bellingham. White. White, gently done. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Upamecano. Driven forward. Dembele. Now he's off and running. White. Spence. Aim forwards. Rice. Gordon. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Anderson. And here's Kane. And here's Gordon. Gordon! No, he's missed it.
Gordon probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. He is just caressing the ball. Stones clears it away. Now it's Camavinga. Hernandez with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Rabiot, showing good feet. Cherki. And here's Elise. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that's a waste. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Now it's Foden. Olise did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Deftly away. Olise plays it short. And here's Olise. Now the ball in. Rice is there and he can get that clear. Spence. Anderson. Now, where's he looking? Well, played right into his path. Foden. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Wins the duel this time. And it's White. Foden. Played out to the right. Spence. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's anyone's ball now. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Camavinga. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Up towards the front line. Olise. Rabiot. Rabiot plays it in. Moved on forwards. Kane. Foden. White. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gusto, and it's played forward. Too much on that, it's gone out. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Rice, Yehi, Spence. Gordon. Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Konate, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rabiot. That has been knocked clear. White. Bellingham. Rice. Yehi. Cherki. It's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. White. Aimed in towards the centre. Firmly met. And that is out of play. Bellingham! And the keeper's well positioned.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Gusto. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Spence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Stones shifted upfield. White. Foden. Now it's Kane. And here's Gordon. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been repelled. And it's White. Rice. And here's Kane. Great chance! Olise does really well to win the ball there. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe. Mbappe! Gordon. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. Lobbed in behind. Anderson getting this one clear. Fired deep towards the back post. That's going to go a long way. Plenty waiting in the middle. Olise elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Hernandez. Anderson aim forwards. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Foden! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Foden, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Cherki, Rabiot, Olise, played out to the right, back into the middle, Camavinga, oh, good spread. Rice, moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hernandez, gently done. Ball is over the line. Olise, too strong for his opponent there. Gusto, forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's run loose here. They get a throw in. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Looking for a decent ball in. Rice. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham wins the duel this time. And it's White. Kane. And here's Foden. Kane played out towards the right wing. And he thumps it clear. Rabiot. Hernandez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Camavinga. Olise! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Konate, gently done. Stones. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Foden. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. And here's Gordon. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Olise. Rabiot. Olise. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gordon. Foden. And here's Foden. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Olise. And it's Rabiot. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Spence. And it's played forward. Cherki, Konate, Cherki. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe, out towards the flank. Hernandez crosses. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. Olise. Oh, good spread. Hernandez. Hernandez making good progress on the right-hand side. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Camavinga. Oh, great! Mbappe has a shot! That's really well manoeuvred, and he welcomes it in. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rabiot shifted upfield. Olise. Olise. Hit into the middle. Gehi with the clearance. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Gusto cuts it out. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's Rabiot. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward. Rice. Spence. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Now it's Foden. Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Nice looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cherki. Out to the right. Played back in. Oh, that tries a shot! It's in! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's White. Foden. A searching ball out wide. Can he deliver? Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets it away. Rice. He's having a shot! Dembele. Mbappe. Dembele. Now it's Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe! Spence. Aim forwards. And it's Kane. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Gusto. Gusto goes forward. Olise. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's come to nothing. White. Foden. Rice. Oh, good spread. Rabiot gets across to intercept that. Konate. Cherki. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spence forwards and with intent. Yehi. Rice. Yehi. Spence looks to the other side. Bellingham. Foden. Kane. Rice. Spread out to the left. Driving on and making good progress. Upamecano. Rabiot. And it's Kane. And here's Foden. Bellingham. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Chooses to go back. Foden!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's been drilled forward. That's a little off target. Gordon. Rice. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw-in. Gordon! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gordon clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Cherki. Oh, that's nice. Tries a deft little ball. And that's been won straight back. And here's Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. And that was very necessary. Cross in, looks like a good one. Too long, and over the line. And that's really well manoeuvred. White. Foden. Tries to get it clear. White have it back and can go again. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Hernandez. Olise, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. Stones. Yehi. 5 minutes till the break. Spence, played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Rice. And it's Spence.
Oh, sweet feet.
Anderson. And here's Foden. Foden. Dealt with nicely by the defence. England have reclaimed it. White. Foden. Now this could be a chance. And here's Gordon. Gordon shapes to shoot! He scores!
England, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Konate. Hernandez. Camavinga, aim forwards. Hernandez. Camavinga. Shot, surely! And he hits the net! They're back within reach! And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Stones. Bellingham. And it's White. Stones. Anderson. Spence. And here's Gordon. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's on it, can he get it? And the shot! Kane. And here's Gordon. And here's Foden. And he's there to get it away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed. Oh, they could be caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. Dembele's delivery. Rice. Kane. White. Some good work on the right flank here. White drives forward on the overlap. And out it comes again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice. Anderson. Played out to the right. Rice. Foden. That's good play. Camavinga. So what can they make of this? Olise. Hernandez with the delivery. And it's played forward. Rice. White. Bellingham. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Olise. Oh, he's found support out wide. Stones is there and he can get that clear. Rabiot have it back and can go again. Spence did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Rice. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Gordon. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Olise. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looks across and plays it in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. And that is as far as they're going to go. Olise. Rabiot. Rabiot gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. White. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Spence. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The most accurate pass. Bellingham. Foden. Cleared away. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Stones does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bellingham. Wins the duel this time. Gusto shifted upfield. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Over to the left. That's tidy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise goes short. Gets it away. And here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Spence. Camavinga does really well there, strong defending. Olise. Rabiot. Oh, it's played into the area. Not one of his best. Played towards the other side. Spence. Stones. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Olise. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cross goes in there. Anderson, gently done. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Gehi, and he goes cross-field. White hurtling down that right flank. And it's played forward. There's no flag! Foden plays it in. And he thumps it clear. Camavinga. Olise. Has a look and plays it forward.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gehi gets it clear. Hernandez. Cherki. Olise knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. Rabiot. Caught offside that time.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
White. And it's Rice. And here's Gordon. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Upamecano with the clearance. Foden. Camavinga tries making a foray down the right, and he's picked out the run. Anderson. And it's Spence. Rice. Foden. Lovely. Bellingham! And they've got rid. White. Aim forwards. Stones cuts out the pass. White. And here's Bellingham. Aimed in towards the centre. Camavinga. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gordon gets a good foot in there. Hernandez. Foden. Anderson. Foden. Bellingham. Oh, the ball's come loose here. White tries a cross. The referee has given a corner. Rice with the short one. And it's Rice. And he's there to clear it. Might be danger. Can he find the finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Bellingham. Spence. And here's Foden. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. White. Now here's the delivery. Hernandez. Upamecano, gently done. Spence. And here's Gordon. That is very well defended. Olise. And it's Hernandez. Olise. Cherki. Gordon. Played out to the right. Anderson. Yehi. Rice. And here's Gordon. And here's Bellingham! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Upamecano. Out of play for a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Foden. Out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rabiot goes on a charge down the left. In with the challenge. Gordon. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Olise. That's an excellent interception. Gordon. Spence. Moved on forwards. And it's Hernandez. Played out wide. Mbappe. Rice. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Konate. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Foden shifted upfield. Rice. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Gordon. Spence, gently done. Konate. Olise. Konate. Olise. Oh, this looks sharp. Dembele. Now he's off and running. Rice. Spence. Rice. Bellingham. White. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Bellingham. White, aim forwards. Bellingham. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Spence does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense and it's played off. And here's Dembele. He has a look. Olise! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Stones chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Foden. Gordon. Good purposeful running this. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Rice. Spence. Rice. Spence. And it's Rice. Bellingham. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones tries to clear. Cherki. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Could be chance for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Stones, there he goes, cross field. Yehi.